to the world's toughest row, Atlantic 2024. 40 days on the Atlantic Ocean, and we are alongside the Atlantic Sea Donkeys! Yes,
come on,
guys! Doing an incredible job, looking like ocean rowers. Just a little stroll in the park across the Atlantic. Thank you so much
guys,
for watching, everybody. Thank you for joining us live here in Antigua. English Harbour is the arrival zone. They're coming up to the finish line. 4 lads from Plymouth in the UK. Very, very, very excited to arrive. We've had lots of team spirit from these guys, lots of laughs, lots of fun if you've been following along on their socials. We even got Jack's wonderful whale impression as well. That was great. Sing-alongs, sing-songs, aka karaoke. I even said it wrong. Karaoke.
Come on, guys, come on.
Karaoke.
Come on, guys.
They gave us a sing-song on the way in as well.
Come on.
And
Come on, guys.
all of that energy was exactly what they needed to get here to the finish line, all the way from La Gomera in the Canaries to Antigua in the Caribbean.
Okay, guys, you did it! Well done, boys!
Fantastic.
Well done!
Oh, glowing pink in their kit. Waving to their family and friends up on the fort. You might be able to see all of their pink kit up in the background. You can see the smoke from the flare. Really lovely. Well done, guys. Welcome to Antigua. They're an international team of kayakers, climbers, skiers, bikers, and obviously adventure seekers. They said between them they've climbed in the Dolomites, they've bike packed Australia, whitewater kayaked in New Zealand's west coast, and they've run across Tasmania, cycled from London to Istanbul, and this is the first time they've rowed an ocean. And I say first time because you never know. You never know. They might be up for another one. The team consists of Ben Chanky.
Don't win, eh?
He's the one that brought them together. He's at the back of the boat there, the last one to wave. There's Jack Southard. He's at the front of the boat, closest to us. Niels Bardol, representing Australia, and then Dexter Williamson as well. International team. We've got Italian on board as well. Donkeys. So the Atlantic sea donkey is another name for the Atlantic amberjack, which is a big fish. I don't actually think they saw one along the way, even though they were looking out for it.
Yeah, you did it! You did it! 3,000 miles! You did it! Come on, guys! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! Come on, boys! Yeah! 3,000 miles! Yeah!
Keep sending in your messages of support. Let them know you're watching.
Yeah!
Let them know where you're watching from. You've given them incredible support all the way along. We can all celebrate in their glory. That's it.
Well done, guys, well done!
Super Yachts getting involved there as well in the action. Our 5th team to arrive
Right, guys!
in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2024. They aim to do it in 35 to 45 days, and they hit it bang in the middle, 40 days today. They spent Christmas, they spent New Year on board, celebrated to keep spirits up. I mean, they really never seem to take themselves seriously at all, and maybe that's exactly what they needed, like I say, to power themselves along. They started as a team of 5 with Dan Lamb, who was out for injury, but very much still a member of the team, on board in spirit and on land as their weather router. Fantastic job, by the way, Dan, placing 5th like that. Incredible, an extraordinary achievement there for the donkeys. Ocean crew and land crew. Their charity is Give Directly, which allows donors to send money directly to the world's poorest. So they were very keen to raise money for that, knowing that it would get straight into their hands. And the first week, they said it was a mad first week. That's how they described it. The usual seasickness, as we always see, as the teams get used to life on board. Ben described that first week is grim. The seasickness and the weather on the whole. The first day, I actually saw them eating pizza. They took pizzas on board. Well, why not? Everything that you eat on board is freeze-dried once the fresh food runs out. So they indulged in a little pizza. Hopefully they managed to keep some of it down. Saw a turtle on the first day too. They reported back that they realized the enormity of the task. I don't know if that was because they saw the sea turtle or if it was just the realization of the ocean ahead. Sharks, whales, dolphins, shooting stars, they also reported back. 20-foot swells coming at them side on at night as well. Can you imagine? Can't even see that coming. You feel it though. In those first few days, they rowed 3 up on the oars to hold steady while hand steering. So really getting little rest, because if 3 of them are on the oars and 1 of them's hand steering, no one is sleeping. They really wanted to get out of that stormy weather that was very much there for all the teams in the beginning, which is why they all left a day early to get ahead of it as much as they could. They saw bioluminescence, sparkly green lights in the water, a big cruise ship, and bats. Bats. Well, not really, because that was Ben's hallucination. Because they were rowing 3 up, they were only getting 30 minutes rest because they were rowing 1.5 hour shifts, and then just 30 minutes rest in between. They also got their bums out, which is something that rowers need to do in order to get things aired and sunned to dry it out. Otherwise, bum sores are plenty, and nobody really wants that. So we're going to head into Nelson's Dockyard. These guys will row themselves in, following the dinghy. So stick around, don't go anywhere. We'll watch them step onto land in just a few minutes. Their first steps on land after 40 days at sea. See you in a bit. Hello. Welcome back to a very loud Nelson's Dockyard in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2024 for the arrival of the Atlantic Sea Donkeys.
Welcome to Antigua!
Ben Shanky, Jack Southard, Niels Bardell and Dexter Williamson have rowed the Atlantic in 40 days, and they made it a very fun adventure for all of us watching as well.
Here they are, making a steady and controlled landfall. Well done, guys.
Representing the UK, Australia and Italy.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Handshakes with CEO, race director Carsten Herent Olsen. They had lots of wildlife along the way with them.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Atlantic Sea Welcome from the Atlantic Ocean, Atlantic Sea Company! Get the flags. We'll see how that goes. Thank you. I'm gonna get this right way up now.
Yes, so yes, the right way round.
First week was all about getting used to life on board. Second week, they went into the water, cleaned the bottom of the boat. They had birds following, more playful dolphins, lots of playful dolphins throughout that journey. Big waves. One of them turned them on their side. They broken oar.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3,000 miles across the Atlantic Ocean from La Gomera in the Canaries to Nilsson's Stockyard here in Antigua. Give it up once again for Atlantic Sea Company! What a way to start the week. We have some family members, girlfriends, partners behind me here who I think are very eager to see you. You have been away quite a long time. Would we like to see Atlantic Sea Donkey step on land?
Oh,
And you definitely need to make some more noise. Would we like to see Atlantic Sea Donkey step on land? Who's the first?
Ben
Welcome to
brought them together, brought them onto the ocean.
Let me get a bit wobbly. Welcome to Antigua. Careful now. How does it feel? And last one from the Atlantic Sea Donkey. Damon's out here in Antigua.
He's even picking her up.
The nation is seen here at the backyard. In a long time away from family and friends. Christmas, New Year's, out on the ocean. Now it's back to the Masters in Hills.
These guys really had such a fun time out there. Celebrated the halfway mark with whiskey, hot chocolates, and fruit cake. Ben even described it as cyclone fun.
I've got no legs left.
Toasted in the new year at sunset. Best time to film, I suppose, when there's still daylight. And they did that with a bottle of limoncello. And then there images coming back, videos coming back in the new year. Saw us getting glimpses of Neil's bum. It was arm covered, but it was bare nonetheless. Meanwhile, Dexter and Ben were on the oars on their rowing shift, clearly receiving his full frontal. The glory of ocean growth.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? Let's come around it. I think it's good. Oh,
Yeah.
How was your flight?
well done, man. Very short. Yes.
The app phrase.
For the app race?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Don't worry about it. You'll be fine when we come back. Next up, Mills and Jack. Just get on to the podium.
It's always very nerve-wracking for family, friends, loved ones to see their people rowing off into the sunset, knowing that it's going to be quite the arduous journey, not knowing what they will face along the way. 20-foot waves plus storms, marlin strikes. We've had that occur over the course of this race. But of course, the teams go through various training courses to actually get them even to the start line. And their campaigns can take up a couple of years, if not more in some cases.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they are. Atlantic Sea Donkeys. We started their journey in La Gomera, Canary Islands, 3,000 miles away. They started their journey December 11th, and now they're here safe and sound. And they did their crossing in 40 days, 6 hours and 48 minutes. We have the season handed over by Kivinia, fellow ocean rower from the Atlantic and the Pacific. We have some gift bags also with some local goodies. Please take that news panel as well. Here behind you. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise and a big applause for Atlantic Sea Donkeys! What a way to start the week. We finished the weekend last night with an incredible arrival, another great arrival here in the morning. Atlantic Sea Donkeys. Wow, what a journey. Tell us about the first period of the race.
Yeah, we just kind of tried to do our best to get around the weather, and then we found ourselves in a competitive position, and then we thought, let's go for it. And that's kind of how we ended up in fifth, because we weren't aiming for that.
I know you're not really aiming for that, but you definitely gave it a good shot. Very, very well done. Wildlife out there. I know there was a minke whale, there was a marlin following also at some point, which was kind of a highlight, despite we are not so much fan of marlins as we had some marlin attacks, but wildlife.
Oh, wildlife is fantastic. We saw birds every day. We saw marlin, as I said. We saw so many whales. Moths, yeah, weirdly moths out there, but I don't know where they came from. And yeah, whales saw so many of them. And Antigua on the boat, on the back, fantastic. So, yeah, really had
Who cracked a tooth out there?
That's me, yeah. Yeah, we got a gift from another boat of some like sugared almonds for Christmas. And I bit into the first one and broke my tooth. Okay, we've got quite a long way to go still. I hope this is all right, but we're all good. It's been absolutely fine. And thank you very much for Atlantic Fusion. But yeah.
You know the saying, if you break a tooth on the Atlantic on an almond, it's good luck and you get safe to the other side. So, we have had a lot of time out there, 40 days, to talk about this experience. When you signed up to the world's toughest rope, have it lived up to the expectations?
Absolutely. It's tougher than I thought it ever would be. It's longer than I thought it was going to be. It's much darker than I thought it was going to be. I thought that 50% of it would be at night. And we just kept coming up with good things to keep us entertained. Donkeys do it in the dark was our favourite. Donkeys do it in the dark. That was it. We weren't scared anymore. We were going to pull hard.
Awesome. Big applause for that. Can you talk about any future challenges? We have a race on the Pacific. Family has been talking about Hawaii, how beautiful it is, and very much to travel.
I don't think another row is on the cards for any more. So it was good. It was wonderful. It was super special. But yeah, the reason we did this is because of something different. So always look for something different and move on to the next thing. Yeah.
We have heard it all before, and then they come back. There are still 33 teams out there. What would you like to say to those teams that are starting to come in now?
Oh, best of luck and enjoy the trade wins that seem to be finally arrived. Don't do it like that. It'll be fun.
Also, last question here from me. What are you looking forward to here on land, besides obviously being with loved ones?
Maybe the floor not moving. Yeah, it's pretty wobbly right now after 40 days at sea. I think we all want slightly more space than the rear cabin of an R45. So a bit of space, some greenery, and yeah, and the floor staying till like no fine pitch.
Yeah, a good Greek salad. Yeah.
A Greek salad is on the menu. Ladies and gentlemen, you visit all here today Monday morning. Get some stuff out. I love to see that. All the ladies, please have a good day. Let's get Well, guys, now we're doing a live interview on YouTube with Charlotte. After that, there's food and drinks and time with loved ones. To the audience here, thank you so much for coming down. We have 2 more arrivals tonight, so stay around and give yourself a big applause as well.
Come and join me down here, guys.
It's all right, nothing's
Yeah.
moving.
Get
Sure.
hold on to each other. Squeeze in nice and tight. Let's get you all together. Your last time to be this close, well, I don't know. You guys had such a great time out there. It was so good to watch you on your socials. I know you have no idea what went out there. It was a lot of fun, let me tell you. Anybody for a little karaoke?
Oh, you know the band? Yeah. Let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll be a man of the land, I'll be a man of the trees, I'll be a man wherever my woman will be. I won't be any captain's mate, I won't be servant of the seas, 'cause this pretty little woman is all I need.
Oh, yes. Well done, lads. Well done. What about those budgie smugglers, Dexter?
That's my Christmas present. And they were a fantastic Christmas present.
I was half expecting you guys to be wearing them coming in.
Well, I might be underneath here.
For some eyes only then. I got you. Okay. So each of you, what was your absolute best moment out there? That one that's memorable, stand out forever.
It's not one. It was the hour of lunacy every day. Yeah, it was cool enough that everyone could function, that everyone could have a laugh. Yeah, everyone got on, but just an hour a day.
Yeah.
Before sunset.
We'd all be on deck and everybody's just cracking jokes, singing, mucking about, pulling hard, but the weather was finally kind of in that stage where we're like, this is amazing. We're past the heat of the day and we can just really, really enjoy it.
Yeah, it was amazing. It suddenly just snuck up on you because you'd be in the heat of the day, you'd be hot and bothered, you'd be reminded each other to drink water like every 10 minutes, and then suddenly, like, people's spirits start to lift, and you're like, this is weird. What's happening? And they said, look, the sun's going down. Fantastic.
So they're the points that you filmed that we got to see.
Yeah.
Everything else we didn't see.
No, there was.
I think one moment for me, I think that really stood out is on New Year's Eve. We had a bit of a, muck about and a drink and some food and stuff, but then a bit later, we were like, oh, we should sing Auld Lang Syne like we do in the UK, and we all just sort of stood around, linked arms, standing on the boat in the middle of the ocean, singing Auld Lang Syne, and then just had the most heartfelt hug of the entire trip, I think.
Yeah.
And it was honestly really lovely to be there as that group of guys and have that experience together. So that for me will stay a long time.
And you've known each other for how long?
I've known Ben for 10 years. Almost.
Basically 10.
Because Ben's the one that brought it together, right?
Yeah. Ben brought us all together. Yeah.
And you three have known each other.
Since Ben brought us together.
Wow, that's
These two shook
incredible.
hands for the first time.
In May.
In May last year.
Yeah.
No, yes.
Yeah, it's this year now.
It is this year now.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, what do you say? Donkeys do it in the dark.
Donkeys do it in the dark.
Well, you can do it in the day today. Fully enjoy your time here in Antigua. If you've got any last things to say to your followers, watchers back home, please feel free to say that now.
Yeah, so I'd just like to say, I think it was mentioned as we were coming in, but we were a team of 5. Dan was the 5th member, and unfortunately, because of injury, couldn't come. But he
came.
well, the Dan Lamb bucket is there.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
He's
That's the Dan bucket. Okay.
he's been an absolutely integral member of this team from when we started thinking about this in 2020 through to now. He weather routed us absolutely incredibly, got us out of a lot of tricky spots, and a massive part of this, like the success of us getting here, goes down to Dan as well. So a massive shout out to Dan Lamb, an invaluable donkey, and this is his finish as well as ours.
Yeah, Dan, feel free to come back and row an Atlantic or a Pacific. Bring the lads back with you. Just quickly, tell us, I just pointed to the bucket, but somebody actually was asking what you do on board when you need to do your bathroom break. So tell us about that bucket.
We poo in Dan Lamb. It's lambing season. There are certain hours of the day where
Lambing season. Oh, Dan. Oh, Dan. Okay, thank you guys. Enjoy your time. Let's see.
quite awesome. I love it. It's a surprise how well we're doing. You need proper ones. These are stuff doubles. We'll give you.
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. The Atlantic Sea donkeys have arrived into Antigua, safe and sound, and with lots of laughs and lots of fun for everybody around.
Let's give the boys a big applause as they head towards the table. They also meet up with some of the rows that came in yesterday.
Hugs with Deep Blue crew who came in. Yes. We've got, so that's the 5th team to come in. We've got 31 more teams to go. Next up, grappling for 6th position over the weekend, we had mixed team Oars of Thunder and the trio team Venture. So it looks like Oars of Thunder might be coming in next. Last time I looked, it was around 10:11 tonight, local time. Keep an eye on the YB Races tracker for updates. And that's between 2 and 3 UTC, 2 and 3 a.m. UTC. So you don't want to miss it. And then Team Venture between 11 and 12 tonight as well, local time. That's 3 and 4 a.m. UTC. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you're following along on our socials, World's Toughest Row, and also the YB Races app. If you haven't downloaded it, you can do so and become part of our dot watching community so that you can continue to watch the rest of our fleet as they come across the Atlantic and get as excited as we are about their rows. And we'll see you a little bit later today. Thanks for watching.